Today, I'm going to share with you 3 very normal things that a lot of people get surprised when they face it when you are trying to transition to gentle parenting. So, if you are in that transition period between traditional parenting, meaning the yelling, the corporal punishment possible, the timeout, the punishment, towards a more respectful approach, and you're like, I don't know if this is for me. I'm scared because I see these 3 things happening. I wonder if there's signs that this parenting style will not work for me. Today, I'm going to share with you what they are so you don't feel that you're alone, that you're the only one who experiences this, because possible you're not alone. And number 2, I'm going to give you hope. Hello, my name is Marcela Collier. I am a certified parenting coach and owner of HIC Parenting Education Agency. My team of coaches and I have helped 14,151 parents who are transitioning to a more respectful approach, bring peace to their parenting, and raise emotionally healthy children. If that's the content you're looking for, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Number 1, I feel that I have a lot of information in my head, but it's not transferring to my parenting. I read the books, I listened to the podcasts, I've watched the YouTube videos, and I've gone through classes. Nevertheless, it's not transferring to my parenting. Everything makes sense here in my head, but in the moment with my child, I just feel that I cannot keep myself composed. If that's you, that's very common and very normal, because when we are in a transition period, we're not just training our children to respond to that different kind of parenting, but we are training ourselves to respond as different parents, and that takes time. It's like if we are learning how to ride a bike. First, we're going to fall. We may need some training wheels. And by the way, as parenting coaches, we are the training wheels in your parenting. We will allow you, we will ensure that you don't fall, that you keep on track, that you develop your skills as you get stronger and you can take those training wheels off. That's basically what we do in coaching. We support you, we guide you, and we hold you so you don't fall. So if you feel that you are falling over and over again, then my encouragement for you is to think, besides the social media, besides the info that I'm getting, what other support system can I place around you? Parenting coaching is a great one. And if you're interested in parenting coaching, I encourage you to start with my free class. I'm going to put a link here above, or it's in the description below, where I teach you the system that so many of our clients have applied to bring peace to their parenting and raise emotionally healthy children by breaking free of reactivity. And I'm going to go to the second one, which is information overwhelm. Information overwhelm is having too much in your head. Too much in your head, and you're like, but I need a clear roadmap. I need a step-by-step that works for my family. Because one person says one thing and then I hear another person says the opposite. I fill my system with scripts. I give it to my kids and those scripts don't work. The reason is because when we are trying to transition from a more traditional parenting, from an authoritarian parenting style or a permissive parenting style to a more gentle, respectful approach, we want to learn as much as we can. We were not raised, a lot of us, with good role models. So we want to look for the information because we don't have anyone in our past that we can look up to. But what happens? What happens? That we fill our head with information as scripts and we don't sound genuine to our kids. It's almost like if we end up faking it, And when it comes to parenting, there is not such a thing as fake it until you make it. Our children feel that we're connected or not. They feel that we're genuine or not. So my encouragement for you is to find that clear roadmap. That clear roadmap, it could be through us, HIC Parenting, it could be to any other professional in parenting that could give you the step by step of what could work for your family. That's really what helped me when I got out of the renting books at the library and reading so many books and joining so many Facebook groups, to finding the right professional who spoke to me, to my particular circumstance, that spoke my language, who understood my needs. That's when I started moving towards overwhelm to confidence and security. I became a secure parent. I know now what my children need, not necessarily because I'm perfect, but because I have tools to understand my needs and to understand my children's needs. Ultimately, ones who have the best and most accurate information is our children. So for example, in HIC parenting, we don't tell you how to raise your kids. The roadmap we give you is not based on what we believe. We assess your parenting, we assess your children's needs, we assess your needs, and from there, we design a roadmap to address those particular needs. That's the kind of roadmap that I'm telling you about. A roadmap that will address your particular needs. And if you're like, Marcela, but I don't know if I have the time or the money to access parenting coaching, you don't have to. My encouragement for you is to sit down and write down your children's needs and write down your needs and just write down a plan from your instinct, from your own knowledge and wisdom of what could help your child with their particular needs be more successful. So if your child's struggling to pick up his clothes once he enters the shower, then think, what is the need here? What's the missing skill? And how can I meet that need and teach that skill? If you struggle with reactivity, the same thing. What can I do to meet my needs so I'm not so reactive? And number 3, very expected thing that you're going to see as you transition to a more respectful approach is that you are going to see your children giving you more attitude because they feel more free to express their voice, to express their feelings, their needs. If before they were shut down with yelling and consequences and punishment, now they're like, okay, now I can say what I think. And I'm going to tell my parents no to know what they do with that no. So they're not truly, it's not because gentle parenting does not work. When you are in a transition period, you are learning what it means to be a respectful parent, and your children are learning what it means to not live in a punishing environment, what it means to explore their voice, what it means to express their emotions. So that's very normal if you see that in your kids. Let me know in the comments. Are your children already getting a little lippier with you? Are you seeing an increase in those behaviors? Say yes, that's me. Say no, not yet. Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if this video helped you. And again, if you want to go to my free class to learn the system to bring peace to your parenting and raise emotionally healthy children, just go to hicparenting.com, or I'm going to leave a link here or on the description. And let's start transforming your family. Remember that it only takes understanding of yourself and of your children's needs to transform your family. I'll see you next time.